In what was once a one-room schoolhouse built on the side of Hurd's Mountain in Virginia in 1900, you'll now find the myriad of woodworking equipment, hand tools, and supplies needed for the creation of some of the world's finest banjos. The young students who once occupied the space have long since been replaced by seasoned luthiers who, under the leadership of Geoff Stelling, are known around the world as the master craftsmen of the Stelling Banjo Works. While growing up in New York City, Geoff Stelling had a rural musical sensibility, listening to the bluegrass music broadcast on the radio from Nashville and Virginia. In a roundabout process, the loan of a Vega tenor banjo, followed by purchases of both a short-neck banjo reen and a long-neck folk banjo, ultimately led Stelling to the purchase of a conventional 5-string banjo sold by Sears. Although he had chanced upon the proper instrument to play the music he loved, the poor quality of his new banjo inspired what would become a lifelong passion. As a semi-professional banjo player in bluegrass bands such as San Diego Grass and Electric, the Hard Times Bluegrass Band, and Pacifically Bluegrass, Geoff Stelling became obsessed with improving banjo tone and design, ultimately building his first banjo in 1970. Stationed at the U.S. Naval Base in San Diego, Stelling was educated and worked as an aircraft engineer while using his performing avocation to develop a keen ear for banjo tone. After experimenting with the mechanics of banjo construction until he found the exact sound and playability he was searching for, the original Stelling Banjo Works was established in San Diego in 1974. Stelling's timing couldn't have been better. As bluegrass music became mainstream in the mid-1970s, an unprecedented demand for banjos ensued. While most players gravitated towards the pre-World War II Gibson Mastertone banjos played by the pioneers of the genre such as Earl Scruggs, Snuffy Jenkins, and Don Reno, there were only so many of those vintage instruments to go around. In response, dozens of boutique banjo builders surfaced, more often than not crafting their modern instruments based on earlier Gibson designs. And then there was Geoff Stelling. Fully aware of the importance that a proper fit of banjo parts ultimately has on the tone of the instrument, utilizing the precision mechanical skills he'd acquired in the Navy, Geoff Stelling developed a new and revolutionary way to make banjos. Dubbed the wedge fit, the continuity and quality of sound vibrations created by Stelling's unique design resulted in both a sound and visual dynamic which was, also by design, much different than Gibson banjos which had dominated the bluegrass market for years. The resulting purity of tone and unrelenting power of the wedge fit were unparalleled, resulting in a legal battle in which Stelling prevailed, being awarded the patent for his unique design. Further refinements led to the widespread acceptance within the bluegrass community, with artists such as Tony Trischka, Alan Munday, and Martika Lake performing on Stelling instruments, while soon-to-be famous luthiers such as Greg Deering, Kim Breedlove, Jeff Huss, and Mark Dalton were all honing their individual ideas and skills as part of the Stelling Banjo Works. With the relocation of Stelling Banjo Works to Virginia in 1984, the company's destiny seemed complete. Literally immersing himself in banjo history, heritage, and nature's raw material needed for the task, Geoff Stelling continues to allow inanimate objects to come to life through music coupled with ingenious design and masterful construction.